Hello, it's Jennifer from heysealemon, and today I have a new art challenge for you guys, and it's dealing with glitter. I think glitter in itself can be a real challenge because it gets all over the place, it can be hard to control, so I thought it would be fun to try it out for a challenge. And special thanks to Crystal Gemstone for asking if I could do a collab with Baylee Jae, because I am doing that today. She is doing the glitter challenge with me. I love Baylee's channel. She has art challenges and tutorials, and especially if you like Copic markers, go check out her channel and subscribe. So both of us are doing this challenge, and the only requirement is that the piece of art should have glitter in it, and it could be any type, dry, glue, paint, whatever, and I have no idea what she's making and she has no idea what I'm making. Since we live in different countries, we couldn't exactly be on the same video together, and we decided to reveal our final art to each other in a hangout, a video chat, so be sure to stick around to the end of this video and we will reveal our final art to each other. I encourage you guys to try out this challenge as well, and if you do, I would love to see pictures of your glitter art, so share those with me on my social links and add a hashtag heysealemon to your pics. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos. I upload something new every week, and for my challenge I decided to use glitter glue. I've never used this stuff before, but it came in a colorful range, so that inspired me to do a magical, whimsical unicorn. Hit that like button if you want to see more art challenges, and let's get into it. I figured glitter glue would be really heavy and warp paper, so I chose to use a thick piece of watercolor paper. To sketch the unicorn, I looked at a horse head for reference, which I found on Google Images, and I will link the source in the description below. I like to start by sketching lightly the form of the thing I'm drawing and then go in for the details. I added some more whimsical hair to the mane, and then of course the unicorn horn, and sketched more of the mane hair kind of blowing in the wind like a whimsical unicorn. Now I have my sketch in place and it's time to bring out the glitter glue. I have used glitter paint in the past, and you can check out that video right here, but I have never used glitter glue. I kind of thought it would be similar, but it turns out it is actually pretty different. This pack came in a rainbow of colors, so I figured it would be perfect for a unicorn. And to start out with the face or the skin part of the unicorn, I chose these 4 colors, and I figured I would do the green for the dark shade shadow areas, and then blend the other colors from there. So this is the first time I've used glitter glue, and it is weird. Like, it's really gooey and stringy, and I wasn't expecting that. So it's definitely a different texture to paint with. So I'm adding the shadowed parts of the face with the green, like the nostrils and underneath the mouth. I don't know what you call that on a horse. Jaw? Yeah, the horse jaw. And then I went in with the blue and tried to blend the green and the blue. And here's where I discovered these glitter glue things don't really blend that well together. Like, it's really hard to blend just 2 colors. I was like moving it around and it just really doesn't want to blend. I added the blue to more of the mid-shaded tones, kind of like under the eye and around that area. I was going for a really colorful unicorn, so that's why it's not totally realistic, because I mean, come on, unicorns aren't that realistic, but I wanted to use a variety of colors. So here I'm also doing the purple with the eye, and again, it's just like really gooey. It's really goopy to work with, and I just was not used to that. I think the challenge for me was more of trying to use the glue rather than the glitter in it. I switched between the 4 colors that I wanted to use for the face, just adding a blue here, a green there, some silver here and there, and I was going for kind of a realistic approach, but still keeping it really colorful and whimsical. Now onto the mane. I started with this purple color with a bunch of different size glitter in it. I wanted to keep the mane more of the colorful part and the head skin portion more of the lighter, so there was a contrast. That was what was going in my brain while I was painting this. And again, the glitter glue is really gooey and goopy to paint with. I thought maybe if the glue sat for a while the colors would start to blend together, but that wasn't the case, so it kind of looked more like kind of a wavy line of toothpaste. Anyways, I just went with it and continued to do the darker red underneath the mane, just adding more dimension to it, and using the little tip of the bottle to kind of paint it out, but again, it was really difficult. But it ended up being more like painting with puffy paint. A really gooey puffy paint. and I've probably said gooey way too many times in this. And now filling in the bottom portion of the mane, the really windy, swirly kind of hairs, going in again with the same colors, trying to blend them together like with this pink and red. It just didn't want, there we go, it kind of blended together a little bit, but just not as much as I thought it would. And now the horn, using the same colors I used for the face, going in with the purple, and then I did use the red on it to make it a little bit more contrasted. But I did notice I had to kind of stop myself because the more layers I add, the more it becomes this weird pool of glitter glue colors, and it just kind of becomes a mess. So I just said, yep, that's as good as it's gonna get, and that horn looks fine. I then went back to the face and added some pink around the highlighted areas just to make it a little bit more magical looking, and blend in the pink with some of the blue. And there is my finished unicorn. I used all of the colors except for the gold, and I did have to let this thing dry for at least a day. It did take a long time to dry because of the amount of glue on it. I did expect it to be a little bit more sparkly, but I think the glue actually spreads the glitter out, so it's not so condensed. I think I'm ready to show Baylee my final art, and I can't wait to see what she made with her glitter challenge, so let's go to the video chat. Hey Baylee!
Hey! So I guess I'll show you my piece that I worked on. I decided to do Rapunzel because I was inspired by the characters I got, so some fan art.
Oh!
And nice. I wanted to do the bulk of it with just straight on glitter and glue. So I used this glitter glue just for extra glitter, I guess. And I used straight up glitter for most of her detailing except the skin. And in the background I used glitter pen, which is also what is used for the outlines. It was a pretty big struggle, especially trying to keep in the detail of her hair, because there's the big braid and then there's little braids within it. And little tiny flowers, but they just got lost. Like the detail just got lost when it was covered in glitter. I didn't expect the glitter to go on so thick. I didn't expect it to cover up so many of my outlines that I had made. I thought they would still be somewhat visible. I don't know why I thought that, but pretty much as soon as I put down my first blob of glitter and shook it off, I quickly realized, oh, I don't see any of my lines now. So everything else, I tried just carving the details back out so you just see the white paper, because it totally covered my lines up.
That's a good technique though. I think it looks awesome.
Well, I think you were more brave than me using like the dry glitter. I will try not to use that if I can, so I've like tried to find things that are mixed in with the glitter so that it contains the glitter. So here is my unicorn.
I love that. That's a good idea to do, because unicorns are all magical. Sparkly. So that works perfectly.
It didn't exactly come out like I wanted. It was surprisingly hard to draw and paint with these. I really wanted to like blend them too, and it was like really hard to blend a goopy medium for some reason. Thank you for doing this glitter art challenge with me, Baylee.
Thank you for inviting me to do this collab. It was super, super fun.
If you want to check out Baylee's art to see how she made it, go check out her video. I will link it down below and up here, and be sure to subscribe to her channel.
I will see you later.